Okay, we're recording. So then, first things first, Aiden, you fire the crossbow as was what you wanted to do last session. And pow, bam, kaplow, you hit him, and this guy takes 9
Oh,
points.
that's sneak attacks too, right? Because I was hidden, if I remember correctly. Was I or was I not?
Let me check. Aiden, crossbow bolt last time. Oh, I think before we quit, you actually rolled the dice for that attack. But I'm gonna be a nice guy. I'm gonna let it slide. Let me go ahead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Backtrack a bit.
Oopsies.
Backtrack a bit.
Whoa, I froze up here.
I don't see any stealth checks, so I think that means that you did not. You did not hide.
Really? Where's my last turn? That's my question.
It's up there. It's listed at 1:14 a.m. on the 18th. Well, this is my time.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So yeah,
All right.
that's fine.
Then can I stealth first? Because I thought I was stealth.
Sure, move to a position where you would have hid, and then take the or make the stealth check,
Here, and then stealth.
Mm-hmm.
La.
Yeah, so he doesn't see you. You shoot the shot. Go ahead and throw sneak attack. So that would be a total of 19 points of damage.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. It seems to catch him like right in the shoulder and sticks pretty well in. You can kind of hear the sound of like shoulder, like clavicle, kind of breaking underneath the pressure of the bolt. Like it doesn't go between; it kind of hits right on bone and goes in. He looks like he's seen better days, but he's bleeding profusely, but still standing.
Can I run like a little bitch?
You've moved a total of 5 feet so far, so...
Right. So that's my 25. Actually, here. That's my 25 left.
Okay.
So I'm like around that corner.
Great. All right, so for my next trick, we got this guy here.
Freaking Rolling Rock today.
Yeah. Oh, wait, that's right in the camera, isn't it? He's going to move to here, and he's going to go ahead and attack the dwarf.
What?
So multi-attack, mace attack number 1, mace attack number 2. I believe both of those will miss the dwarf.
Yep, I have a good AC.
Okay.
I believe it's 18, but I'll double check that.
Yeah, I know it's up there. This guy here, he's going to go ahead and he's going to put belt his mace, and he's going to draw his crossbow and fire it once at the bear.
Why?
Guy can't hit the broadside of a bear.
Yeah, a really big bear.
Barn. I don't know.
Yeah, nice.
I'm done trying to make jokes. A bairn.
It's just not as funny when we're not drinking that much.
I'm not. I've only had one Rolling Rock.
I haven't had any, but I got to catch up with you.
All right. I know someone's drinking scotch, so.
Not I.
It is.
Oh yeah, that's me. It's the
both
classy
drinking
elf. The classy elf and the rogue.
Okay, so this guy
Because I'm a copycat.
here, he is going to BF. There it is. Okay. He's going to also belt his mace, draw crossbow, shoot. This one's at the door.
Oh, don't do it. Thrall curse you.
Did it hit? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
22.
10 points of damage.
It's a crit, yeah.
10 points of damage. I'm going to need a drink.
I'm apparently getting table service, so
Lucky.
I don't know why she's being nice to me. Last time I kept her up till 1. For the win.
You're awesome. You've got
Your
a good woman.
charisma's through the roof.
Charisma's through the roof.
That's got to be what it is. All right, so the guy who's in Bear Town, Beartown sucks, boy. He's going to try and swing with his mace at this freaking bear. Swing and a miss, swing and a hit for 3.
Oh. All right.
All right. Next up is Milon himself, who has taken a bit of damage. I believe he got shot by... Oh.
What?
Zach.
We lost Iden.
He's coming back, though.
I'm not really sure that is Iden, John, because he did not look like he did in the other 2 sessions. You know what I'm saying?
He's wearing the same clothes, though.
I don't think so. He was in a totally different background, and he looked,
He's
There
a
he is.
doppelganger.
I think so. Actually, he really is. In real life and in character.
Doppelganger. Milon is going to try and give him some dwarf action, I think.
Ooh, yeah, baby.
Share that beer.
Yeah.
Dwarf action.
Now, he has an ally adjacent to the same creature he's attacking. He's going to go
I'm
ahead
a dwarf, not a creature.
and multi-attack. And he actually rolled to me instead of rolling to you guys, which is nice. I don't know why the other guys aren't doing it. His first attack will be with his rapier.
Hey, just for your information, I'm down to 6 hit points.
Oh, I know.
I'm in bad shape.
His second attack will miss. His first attack will hit.
You're at least the next of us to go.
And
I'm the next of us to go unconscious, too.
Yes.
Oh,
And I
well.
did not prepare any healing spells.
I thought about this in the past couple days, and maybe climbing down that wall wasn't my best choice.
It's all good. We've
You
all
said
made
you
bad
said you were gonna tank.
And I did. Unfortunately, I tanked so well, I got my butt kicked.
So Milon kind of comes in
That-
a lot quicker than you were expecting. He seems a bit more lithe than these other individuals. He brings his dagger in, and you kind of catch it with your shield and push it aside. But as you're doing that, you can see the glint of steel as his rapier comes in between dagger and shield, and it pokes right underneath your shoulder pad of your armor, and you can kind of feel it sink in. You think it might hit something arterial, and you don't really have much time to think about it because everything just kind of goes black.
Yeah.
No!
How much should I subtract from my ace?
You will be at 0 hit points.
I'm at 0?
Yeah, I didn't do enough to kill you outright.
All right, guys. Nighty-night.
I did a total of 17 points of damage.
Potion.
Son of a bitch! I had 2 first-level spells left. Now I'm unconscious.
All right, so I'm going to put the X
Hey,
on.
I got a question for you. That means my spiritual hammer disappears too, right?
Concentration would cause it to dissipate. That's correct.
Son of a bitch.
Upon knocking you down, he kind of looks around and he says, "The rest of you will meet the same fate!"
Bear things.
He's the bearer of bad news.
This
I'm
guy
gonna go get a bear.
kind of comes into
I'll be right back.
the room and looks at Bruce. You can see him from where you're at, but it doesn't look like he notices you. And he kind of looks.
I thought Bruce was on the roof, right?
I thought he came down.
No, he
He's still on the roof?
he stayed up there.
Okay.
He's on the roof because he got really hurt, and I think he got picked up and you probably should only have a couple of hit points, right?
9. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's about halfway down. So then he kind of looks around like he's looking for the changeling then, and he doesn't see this guy who just shot his friend with a bolt. So he stops and kind of turns around and ducks down over the dwarf. As you're on, he's not even there. And nobody else can really see it, I guess. Well, I'd say the bear can, and kind of the fray of it all. You see the hooded figure kind of duck down over the dwarf, and you can kind of hear like a sound of like steel scraping on steel. When he gets back, he'll have a single failed death saving throw.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's not good.
Wow, it's getting hardcore now.
The cleric is in a bottleneck and could possibly get hosed. This guy here is going to kind of look around. He's kind of moving around, looking around. I don't even think you guys see him, really. That's fine. All right.
No.
And then he's going to need to make a death saving throw when he gets back. So he has one failed automatic, and then he needs to make a second one. Eldithus. It looks like, I mean, again, from your position, it looks like your friends are suffering pretty good.
I know. I'm thinking I might just take this turn to do a dash to.
Bears have 40-foot movement, correct?
Yeah, so I could get like to there.
Kevin, real quick, I need you to Oh, sorry, you didn't have a headset. Kevin, I need you to take a failed death saving throw.
Oh, a failed to death?
Yeah, someone stabbed you while you were down.
Son of a bitch. So how do I do that?
So on your character sheet, I believe there's
Death saves.
there should be like 3 little dots next to it.
I just rolled one.
Okay. Well, we only need you to roll 1. That's good. But on your character sheet, you'll have already failed 1.
What?
Because again, when
Wait
you
a
get
minute.
when someone
I know what's going on. I know what's going on here, John. I get up and leave, and you're like, "What an
Hey,
asshole!
I'm not.
Let's punish the bastard."
No. No.
Okay.
But yeah.
What he said.
It was worth it for another one of these yards beer from Philly. So there you go, Matt. See,
Fight.
Thralsk.
Eldithus,
Long live Thralsk.
you said you were going to go for the dash, correct?
Yeah, which can put me right there.
Thralsk indeed. And I believe that gives me an opportunity attack from...
Yeah, it does from that guy over there.
yeah, he'll go ahead and make his attack. 3 points of damage. Right? Bear has like 12 AC.
11. No, I'm sorry. I'm trying to edit it.
That's okay.
Okay. All right. Done. And I think that's all I can do right now.
All right. You can see that Groose has come to the ledge over on the overhang, and he has his longbow drawn. And he'll go ahead and make a ranged attack. He'll make 2 ranged attacks, actually. That second one will hit.
What was the target?
This guy here. All right. That was on Groose. Hawk, you're up.
Remind me again how far down it is off the ledge.
That ledge there, it's 10 feet.
Too far to fall. Trust me on that.
Or a little over 10 feet, like 12, 12-ish. If you fall, you would take a d6 falling damage.
Mm-hmm.
If you have acrobatics trained, I'll let you make an acrobatics check to kind of roll or move down the side of a wall. Or if you want to climb, you'll half your speed for those effective 2 squares of movement. Or you can climb halfway down, drop for free, and then only spend 2 squares of movement for the fall. So you would effectively move 5, 10, 15, and then you can go from there. So this would be 15.
Okay, then I have another 15.
Yeah, if you make an athletics check for me, you can kind of slide to the edge, kind of hang off the ledge and drop down, and then kind of spin around. If that makes sense?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, athletics. You're good. So go ahead and you'll be at this position here, or this position here, your choice.
And then I have another 15.
Correct.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go right here, and I'll attack this guy.
Okay.
To find it, okie dokies.
Anybody have inspiration left? I mean, it's only 2 points of damage, actually. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, I think I used inspiration last time.
Yeah. What you haven't used, though, so far is your action surge.
Oh, okay. Well, I'd be happy to do that again. Take another attack. Woo woo.
Oh, hold on. I hit the wrong button. That'll drop him to 0.
Yes.
Nice.
The second he kind of falls away, and the longsword kind of digs into his shoulder and he kind of falls aside, Milon kind of looks over his falling body, like through the splash of blood, and is kind of looking across at you. Like his new best friend. Aiden, that dude in the hood is messing with your dwarf pretty serious. Like he's cutting on him. Like, you know, like he's kind of one of those guys.
Yeah, dude.
Like
Asshole.
someone in an alternate life you might be able to hang out with.
Just the wrong team this time.
As long as he's not doing any, like
No,
trying
no,
to
no,
get
no.
me.
No gay stuff.
Hey, not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, I mean on dead people. It's kind of weird.
Well, of course
13.
there's something wrong.
You're
There's something wrong with that.
Are you going to hide first and then shoot?
I wasn't planning on it.
Oh, you
'Cause,
hide after.
Yeah, he is technically still an enemy, even though he's dropped.
Okay. 13 will catch him. 8 points of damage.
I still get the sneak attack.
Oh yeah. Well, no, he's Groose is no. Hold on.
No, from the cleric, the wording doesn't say he has to be awake. And if he's still attacking him, that means he's still an enemy. So read the wording on sneak attack, because I just did.
The best dead body assist ever.
If he weren't so
right.
focused on messing around with the body.
Now, real quick, Zach.
Attention.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let that slide this time, but for precedent's sake, in any future game that you play with me, no. DM ruling, no.
Way to break the rules.
Shenanigans. I call shenanigans.
I'm just telling you what the book says.
I see what it says. I see what it says.
Hey, you know what it was, John? Chalk that one down to the blessing of Thralsk.
I'll allow it. He was so focused on cutting up on him, he didn't notice the rogue. So then go ahead and roll. You did already. So you see him kind of down there, and he's kind of like digging at the dwarf, kind of cutting into the steel, like kind of trying to cut the plates off of him and cut into his body. And then an arrow goes, or a bolt goes right into the back of his head, comes out the front of his mouth, and keeps going a little bit before it kind of dances across the courtyard. The bear sees this, Groose sees this, Hawk, you see this as well. And Milon's kind of looking around as pretty much all of his close allies have fallen. He's looking a little bit worried.
Hold on a second. Sneak attack damage actually does say if your ally is incapacitated.
Oh.
Where?
It says, it's a little confusing the way it's worded, but it says you don't need advantage on an attack roll if another enemy of the target, i.e. the person you're shooting, is within 5 feet.
Oh,
That
and the
enemy is not incapacitated.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I will allow it though, because I've already killed him, and also he wasn't paying attention to. I thought he had hidden before, so it's my fault.
Well, I just wanted to clarify that rule.
Good.
I had a friend who was trying to do the same thing. To me. Like, no, that's not what that says.
I'm pointing at you, Zach. This is me. Fierce pointing. But you got him.
Whatever.
That's fine.
That's what I get for smoking pot before we play.
That's what you get. Wait a minute. How come we can't have a game where everybody's sober?
What would the fun in that be? Wait, and it's like
that.
I'm on board for sober.
I was going to say you look really cleaned up this time, but now I'm going to take that back.
I came straight from work and did a dab and turned on the computer.
You're away from your computer. Are you dragging your computer? What's happening right now?
I have a laptop.
Oh, okay.
I need to grab my phone charger.
Walk and talk.
When you get back, just roll a stealth check, because I'm assuming you're hiding after.
Yeah, that would be the plan.
Okay. This air will shoot at bear. You're hidden. This air will shoot at bear. Let's see. Crossbow. Hit for 3.
So close to not hitting.
Oh my gosh, this damage though is pathetic. One more.
That's a D10. Oof. Dude.
I'm gonna shoot some more bear, I think. Bam. 2 points of damage.
You don't want to hit the bear.
And he's actually gonna move away from you too. He kind of moves around the. Can you see the barrier there?
Yeah.
Okay. He kind of moves around it into behind it, trying to keep himself on the other side of it. The guy who you left behind, he's going to move to the rail, and he's going to fire at some bear too. You're a big target.
I know, but it hurts, guys.
All right.
Like literally, getting shot hurts.
I assume as much. Milon is going to step to here. and he's going to go ahead, come in, weapon, ready to go. Multi-attack, rapier, then dagger. Rapier will miss, dagger will miss. High armor class. But he looks, Andy, you fought plenty of dudes and other things. He comes in, dagger first, kind of doing the same thing, and you kind of saw the tactic work against the dwarf. You're not falling for it, so you kind of pull the shield in close and bat away the rapier with your sword. All right, that's Milon.
You're welcome for that for that little teaching moment I gave you.
That's it. Teachable moment.
This heir is dead, so I'm going to go ahead and get him off the board. This heir is not.
Yeah, have we actually done any damage to that guy?
Who?
The one that you're moving now.
No,
Milon?
no. This is the first time you've seen this guy. You see him come out of the corner there, the bear, and he kind of looks over at you, and he kind of goes, "Oh!" and he looks mad as heck. And as he's mad as heck, he's going to
Shoot the bear.
what weapon did I give this guy? I forget. Oh, he draws a big axe off his back. A great axe off his back.
Hooray.
He definitely looks a bit more formidable than the guys you've been dealing with so far. All right, death saving throw from you, Kevin.
Yes. What if I get a crit on my death throw?
You gain a hit point,
Let's do this, gentlemen.
but if you roll a 1,
Watch this.
you take 2 saving throw fails.
All right. Let's do this.
It's a failure, so you have 2 failures so far.
2 failures,
Alright.
and it should be 1 success.
Oh, correct. You should have a success.
Pick him up, Bruce.
There, yes, guys. That's exactly how I wanted it to go.
Bear. The dwarf looks like he's kind of, spitting out a little bit of blood. The dagger from the mage is still kind of sitting in his shoulder.
Right.
And you kind of see
Heal
where he was.
badly.
As I said, I don't think I have anything spell-worthy that would be helpful here.
You'd also have to get rid of your wild shape to do it.
I know. I'm down to 9 health points, but at the same time,
Well, you have healing word or cure wounds, right?
I don't think I did because when
You have the
I
dwarf.
discussed it with the cleric, we decided that he would take care of the healing.
Are you an
So-
autumn elf?
Am I what?
An autumn elf?
I'm.
Or did you go
just
wood?
playing Wood elf.
Okay. Oh, right. Sorry. My stuff isn't here. Never mind. Never mind. You guys don't know about that.
I mean, I could gust of wind him and see if that helps.
Cool him
I
off a
don't
little
think
bit.
so.
Yeah, just.
You have Goodberry.
Do I have Goodberry prepared?
I still
No.
have a little bit of beer left.
No, you don't.
Give me that.
Yeah, I don't have it prepared.
You don't have any healing spells prepared.
I don't have any healing spells prepared. As I said, we discussed it, and
That sucks.
You might be better off just going after the big guy, and maybe one of us can try to pick up.
Does anybody have cure potions?
I don't have cure potions.
I
I don't think anyone has a way of picking him up, but we can stabilize him.
Well, that's what I mean. Just stabilize.
that's the only thing that I was thinking is if someone could stabilize him.
Let's have Bruce do it.
Well, Goose doesn't know, so if you're yelling at him, get down here and help the dwarf, then he'll go for it. But otherwise, he
Yes,
doesn't know.
I'm yelling at him to do it.
Okay. So Milon's kind of looking over in that direction. That's going to kind of change because that your yelling that would have happened on your turn. That's going to kind of change Milon's positioning. He's actually going to be standing on top of this guy's corpse.
Okay, I am.
Creepy.
I am not going to go after the guy with the axe because, quite honestly, I am going to be knocked out of bear form pretty quickly.
And then once that,
I'm down to spellcasting, so I'm going to move somewhere where I can actually do some damage. So should I go for?
I will say that the typical John Dupre technique is if you're going to focus fire, like everyone go for the gusto. But then also dealing with lesser people is also a good idea. But these guys don't seem lesser. They're pretty strong.
I think should I go after Milon or other guy?
There are 2 of us. I'm on Milon, I think, and then Zach is nearby. He can get a shot as well. So
Well, if you go,
I don't think that's the concern.
the thing too is if you go on Milon, Just saying, like, he is pretty wounded. But if you go on Milon, you're also going to be blocking off that hole, so nobody else can get anything but shots on the bear.
Right. Yeah, so I think I am going to go after other guy, which is what I was thinking of. So go over here, which would use all of my movements.
You're moving around it or moving through it?
I'm moving around it.
Okay.
I checked to make sure that moving around it, I could actually make the distance.
I believe
and
you.
that uses all of my movement.
40
but
movement. Okay. And then attack?
So, yes. So 2 attacks, fight.
That'll hit.
And then I'm going to claw him, which
Okay.
I guess misses.
Yeah.
So
That is
8 points of piercing on him from the bear.
Okay. He kind of looks like he winces, and as he's kind of trying to lift his crossbow up to block against the bear attack, he kind of hits into the heavy crossbow, and he kind of darts it aside as well. You kind of claw into him a little bit. It looks like most of the brunt of the damage that he took was from trying to block it, and it's on his arms and hands. And he kind of looks like he's reaching down for that mace again. Groose is going to, kind of looking at the situation below him, I'll be completely honest. Like, if Groose in this situation is not going to drop down and incur opportunity attacks on himself to try and heal the dwarf. That's just not going to be the case. So he's just going to straight shoot down onto Milon's head. 2 attacks. 1 hits. Wish it were the other one. And then he's going to kind of drop down. Not drop down, but like kind of get down as he stands on the roof, kind of hiding from crossbow fire from the others. All right.
Brilliant. Don't fail your next saving throw.
Aiden might be able to come out and rescue him, but...
Yep.
Hawk, you're up.
Yeah, Hawk is gonna go after Milon.
You're going to hold?
No, I'm gonna go out. I'm hitting Milon.
Oh, okay. You're going after him. I got you.
After him. Yeah.
All right. So you bring your attack in. It gets past hit. Oh, actually, let me check his AC. It's been a while since I've seen him. 15. Okay. Parrying will do nothing, so he's going to take the hit. And he takes it pretty hard. In doing so, he kind of lets go of his dagger and kind of falls off to the side. And he's kind of standing in front of you with his rapier between you and him. And he looks like he's kind of scared of the situation. All right.
All right, Kevin. I'm asking you, do you want me to try and save you with a medicine check? Because I could kill you. I've got +0 to medicine.
The only way you would kill him that way is by
If
missing
I roll
it.
a 5.
Yeah, but less. Yeah.
Less.
I'm just going to
There's
ask
a
you
1
to
in 4
do.
chance.
I'm just going to ask you to do what Aiden would do because,
Yeah.
it's all about the game. I did heal you a couple times and stuff, but hey, I don't know what your alignment is or.
Nah, I think strategically it's easier to keep you alive than it is to find someone to replace you.
Then I guess I'm doing my job.
And then your movement was kind of weird, but I see it's 30 feet.
It's 30.
Yeah.
It's 35 actually.
Oh,
So I have the bonus action dash.
okay, right.
But I mean,
I don't see your guy.
He's hiding underneath the wizard.
because I can't
I'll fix it.
help him from here, right?
That's all right.
I don't see why not. It's just around the corner.
Oh, okay. So can I still stay hidden and help him?
So what you would
Like,
do is
without
you
losing my
would
sneak?
move out to that position, help as your action, and then bonus action hide.
Okay.
So
Cool.
roll medicine.
Oh, God.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, baby.
Anyone have inspiration?
Anyone
No?
have inspiration? No.
Oh,
I gave
God.
mine.
I tried.
Nobody?
I have beer.
He failed by 5 or more, so that means a failed test saving throw doesn't matter.
Yeah, that means he's dead. I just killed him.
You bastard!
I asked.
You're not going to loot my body now, are you?
No inspirations, right?
Not until after the battle.
Oh,
Not according to my character sheet.
you know what, Aiden?
I'm pretty
I
sure
knew what
used
it was. I had that damn dagger, and I should have just given it to you. Now you kill me.
It's a bad luck dagger.
You
Last
son
person
of
who had a
bitch.
hold of it died.
Now I don't know what that creepy, Morg guy is going to do to me. That Undertaker? You better not let him have his way with me. That's all I'm gonna say.
I promise nothing.
What do you mean by have his way with you?
I don't think he means biblically.
He means like Old Testamently.
Yeah.
Sodom and Gomorrah. Wink, wink.
All right. So Eric Lavison C here is going
Bastard.
to. I'm going to fix my dice
Oh,
rolling
now he
output
does
so it
something.
actually comes to
Oh
me.
well, I killed it on the stealth check.
Yeah. And you killed it on your medicine check too. Wink,
Oh,
wink.
nice.
I'm trying to wink at you. It's not really working. Heavy crossbow shot. This one's going to be at Groose. Groose is actually in cover, technically, because he's at a higher vantage point. He's kind of crouched down. So this guy here is firing across. Oh, okay. Maybe you want to let me use the ruler then. He's firing here, and he misses. All right. This guy here has a bear on him, so he's going to deal with that bear. He's going to pull his mace, and he's going to swing twice. I'm going to fix my dice rolling output so I can flub dice rolls if I want. It's my choice. I'm the DM. Shut up.
No complaints.
I will not shut up ever.
This guy's sheet's all messed up. What the hell? There it is. All right.
Wait, I have healing bear on here.
So the first attack will hit. The second attack will miss. So you're taking 8 points of damage.
8 points. Okay, bear is down to 1 hit point currently.
Yep.
He's just barely holding on.
Barely holding on. He's having a bear of a time.
Yeah, it's unbearable.
I bet Ian's going to love all these puns. All right, crossbow shot. This one's going at Groose again. That'll miss. Yeah, that'll miss because he has cover. And Milon will toe-to-toe with Hawk. He's going to go ahead and go in, multi-attack. Rapier is all he has. Actually, he can't multi-attack. He doesn't have his dagger. So just one attack. Hawk, your armor class is what?
19.
That'll hit on the nose. You're taking 9 points of damage.
So I'm going to reduce that by 3 for the heavy armor master.
And I have this little thing flipped on you. You were prone at some point and never got rid of it.
Yeah.
That's why you had that thing. Okay,
So
so
you said 9 points before the 3? Yeah.
so
Okay.
6 after. And he's going to go ahead and maintain his rapier stance, and he's kind of looking at you like, he's a bit worried, but he's still trying to maintain his martial composure. All right, the big guy sees bear, wants bear, and he will dash to this location. His great axe over his head like this. Ah!
Oh boy. Run, bear, run.
I'm going to go ahead and take the dead dwarf off the board.
I'm so sorry, Killian.
Sad face.
I'm sorry, Kevin.
That's why
Sorry.
they're characters. That's why. Hey, do something stupid and you die in real life.
Well, technically, I mean, this is a hard encounter. Like, you guys are doing pretty well, but at the same time, those archers back there could be a real problem if they start rolling and hitting.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to take care of them until I saw someone go down.
Right. You were doing a pretty good job, but yeah, the dwarf cleric being like the center point of the fight, him falling over was a big moment. So it's your up, Matt. What are you doing with Eldiphus?
Right. I'm going to multi-attack on guy in front of me again.
Okay.
So bite.
Hit.
Nice damage.
And the second one? Yeah.
And it's a
Nice.
total of 20 damage for that.
He's a dead man.
Okay. And now it is my time to move.
So you kind of bite into his shoulder, and as you're like pulling him one way, you're slashing at the other side as he loses his defense. You kind of smash him into the wall. After felling him pretty quickly. You turn around and see that they do with the axe is coming.
Yeah.
He looks
And I'm
pretty serious.
Yeah, and I know I'm low on health at this point. So my question is,
Climb.
Yeah, could I either climb up this wall or go over here and try to climb the stairs from?
Okay.
You know.
So if
this
you want
side?
to climb up the wall, your bear's about what, 9-10 feet high, right?
About yeah.
Yeah. If you stand on your haunches and kind of lift up, you could probably get like a 12, maybe 15-foot height. So
Yeah.
you're pretty close to the actual lip of it there, and could reach up to grab those, grab the floor of that point up there, or grab the railing. So if you want to make me an athletics check, because the main thing is footholds. With claws, it's a little easier, but that's the main thing.
All right, bear, don't let me down.
Yes.
So yeah, you can go ahead and
nice.
the movement up will cost you a total of, let's see here. So it's 2 up, 1, 2, 3, 4 to get to this position here. That'll cost you 4 squares of movement. So 5, 10, 15, 20 feet.
20 feet. So I've still got basically half movement at this point.
Correct. So you go this way if you want, but he could probably head you off, or you could head this way to kind of hold a defensive posture. It's entirely up to you.
I am actually going to head over here, or yeah, over this direction 20 feet.
Sure.
And quite honestly, as bear form is going to be down in a second anyway,
No. What the thing you were about to say, it's 1 extra hit point. It's minute and stupid, but it's better than. I mean, well, actually, no, because it'll soak in.
Keep your attack opportunity. Yeah.
No, it soaks through. So your AC is lower when you're a bear, is it not?
my AC is lower as a bear.
And you're a bigger target. So if you shrink down, you'll be behind the barrier, and you'll be smaller, so you won't be as targetable. So if you were to shrink down and move into this square, yeah, is that what you want to do?
I was thinking of
You're a
That's
moon
square,
druid,
but
though,
yeah.
right?
Okay.
Yeah, I am.
So I may
Why
just.
don't you heal yourself?
Oh, that's right. Actually, go back to the bear form. You're right. I forgot about that thing with the moon. Wait, let me just double check and read something with that.
Sure.
Combat wild.
Because there is a healing thing, but because I can use one of my spells to heal myself.
Yeah.
A D8.
It's a bonus
One
action.
d8 per level,
It's a bonus action, if that's what you're looking for.
and then you can take the dodge action as your
Yeah.
turn.
Use a 2nd level spell, 2d8 hit points back.
Nice. Yeah. Stay in bear.
And
Yeah,
you technically have yet to take an action, so dodge could be an option. You could be a dancing, dodging bear.
I multi-attacked though. That was my.
Oh,
action.
right, yeah, you
Oh,
murdered
shit,
that
yeah.
guy.
But you can still
I'm
dump.
going to as a
Unless he
bonus
throws
action,
the axe, you're good.
I'm going to heal myself. Then
Or climbs
using a
up there.
2nd level spell.
Hmm.
So should I just roll 2d8?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Nice.
so I heal myself for 12 hit points as a bear.
You're at 13.
I'm at 13.
And turn's done.
Yes, that should be it. So that is the bear's turn.
Moving along the railings, Goose kind of moves towards that landing post, and he kind of gets that position. Once there, he's going to fire an arrow. I don't want to be that guy. I'll let Hawk have his justice there. I'm going to shoot at this guy, I think. Yeah. Killing my NPCs with my NPCs.
Sweetness.
Hit. Yep. So 14. All right. You see 2 arrows sail from Groose, and they kind of slam into the guy across the way, who's trying to reload his crossbow, and he kind of, and he keeps winching. Hawk, he still stands before you, rapier in hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely go for him and see if we could finish this off.
That'll hit. And that will lay him low.
Excellent.
All right.
And from my movement, I'm gonna just pop behind the corner for a moment.
Okay. Kind of. Yeah! Oh!
Trying to be strategic. We'll get this done.
Okay.
I just don't want to get hit by a crossbow if I can.
All right. So dead, and I believe he has. Okay, hold on. 0 then. And what does he have under him? Oh, this guy here, right? There's 2 bodies stacked in that square. Aiden, you see Hawk kind of tumble back in. You can hear the sickening crunch of his longsword into Milon's shoulder. What do? You can also see a dude with a big great axe kind of looking up at the wall. His attention seems to be focused this way.
On the bear.
Yeah, I hope Hawk's not done fighting, because I'm going to shoot a crossbow bolt at this guy. And I'm hidden from when I...
Yep, so you have
before,
advantage.
Blue.
Hit, sneak attack. So mine is 14. Okay, so he kind of like, ah! Ah! And he turns his facing, so he looks like he's gonna head towards the door. Kitty cat. Uh-oh. Hold on.
Moving to there, and...
Bonus action hide.
Bye-bye.
Actually, I'm going to bonus action help Hawk.
Oh.
So he has advantage.
Okay.
Nice.
Because I've got a feeling he's going to run in there and
Wait a minute,
spot
time
me.
out. Don't take his help, Hawk. It could kill you.
Okay. So help on Hawk, so he has advantage.
It's all right.
And
Protect
you're
your
doing
butt.
that before you retreat that way, because I think it has a 30-foot. Okay, yeah. Go.
I also, he has to see and hear me, I think.
So yeah, as you're moving, you're like, hey, maybe you should hit that guy. And then run behind the corner.
Exactly like that. Hey man, good fucking luck, bro. I'm out.
This guy is going
Hey, Sean,
to...
your cat's kind of partially in the camera.
I know, it's her butt.
I noticed.
Yeah.
She heard you were talking about her. That's a good message. Oh, message. I think she's gonna sit right on it now.
It can be a cat too.
Don't be sad, Matt.
Hold on. She's got a hairball. Gross. Anyways, I just gotta watch my step when I get up. Right behind me. It's right behind me. Okay, so what was I doing? I was shooting a crossbow and I missed. The crossbow was at the bear. Yeah, pretty bad shot. Alright, this guy's dead. I'm gonna get him off the board. This guy's not dead, and he is... that's a sucky situation. He is way outside of normal range for his crossbow shot, so he's going to fire with disadvantage at the bear, but he's going to move up to here. Let's see if that gets him in. I don't think it will, but yeah, no. So here we go. Bang! And why are you still... I'm going to put him into whispered mode. He misses, but there we go. Alright, Milon is deceased, since no one pulled their punches during the attack.
Oh, yeah, that would have been smart, huh?
Too late.
Whoops. Whoops, yeah, it's okay. We'll live without the info.
Moves to here, sees Killian, or not Killian, wow, he's standing on Killian. Sees Hawk, and he'll kind of move over to you, but he's dashing to do so. And he's still got his axe up over his head.
Freeze.
I'm gonna act like difficult terrain.
Yes, be a help.
He's gonna slip on my blood.
He seems to be moving in a very reckless fashion, if you get my meaning.
Yeah.
Eldithus.
How come none of us could have been necromancers?
Oh,
Get that dwarf back
would be
up.
so awesome. It'd be Killian Bonehand instead of Killian Ironhand.
Nice.
All right. Seeing as, quite honestly, I can't really fit in through that door as a bear. At least I don't think I can.
I can't believe you killed him, Zach.
Yep.
Look at his face.
Don't ever let him forget about that, John.
I am going
All of his games from now on.
You dwarf killer.
Oh, please. I've killed like 3 characters in John's game.
Some of them have been your own.
Well,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
have you ever
I
killed any
definitely killed
stabilizing them?
myself.
He usually plays like a druid, so he's usually kind of the healer of the group. So
Right. I usually have a better option than rolling at +0.
Okay,
Zach,
quick question. How do you do the moving? Oh, is it the polygon line with the moving with the?
with the yellow dots.
Yeah,
So when you move, just press spacebar.
just press spacebar.
Wow, and if I press
Like,
spacebar
pick
while I
up
have the
the
turn
token.
order up, apparently it cycles through it.
You pick up the token so it's floating above the map, and then press the space bar. You'll see an arrow, and then if
Okay,
you press the space bar again, you can lay down points.
gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. I wasn't sure.
And then when you're done and you
Yeah,
let
so
go
that
of the
way
token, it'll show the
you should
dots
like
that you
that.
pressed.
It
Yeah,
doesn't work for
perfect.
Matt. Oh, maybe it does.
Okay,
Should
so
work
yeah,
for
I'm
everybody.
going to just dash over to that guy with the crossbow because these guys
Okay.
are getting on my nerves right now, and I don't think I can fit into that room.
Okay. For dramatic effect, as you're kind of like bounding, and he's kind of like, he kind of just drops the crossbow and he's like reaching for his mace, like, bear time.
Come forward, cowardly lion.
Groose is going to hop down. He's going to make an athletics check to do so. An acrobatics check to do so. And then he is going to, once he kind of hits the ground and soldier rolls back up to a position, he draws his longbow long ways, like, horizontally, and fires it at that dude again. Wait, are you blocking him off? No, you're not. Yeah,
I don't think I am.
Shot. He's still standing.
Oh, good, because I was afraid he would die.
That was the
would make
weakest
me sad.
critical ever. It's depressing. 2 shots. He has an arrow kind of stuck. See how he's kind of got like a shawl over his face? It kind of like hit the head, the critical hit, but it looks like it's just kind of stuck inside of there, like inside the shawl, not his head.
Go for the arrow.
It was a critical, but it wasn't like a perfect, like, right in the head critical. Big bushily shawl over his face. It looked like more head than there was. So this big dude who just barreled in here, he doesn't look like he's wearing much in the way of armor. Let's see. He is wearing kind of a hide, it looks like, noble-looking clothes, and then kind of like really fine-looking hide armor over it. It doesn't look like tattered hides. It looks like someone actually put some work into the armor a bit. But yeah, he's got a big great axe up over his head, and he's standing in front of you. Andy, what are you doing?
So he's a noble barbarian.
He's a
So
noble barbarian.
is there
That's
such a
great.
thing as double advantage? Because Aiden is helping, but then you made it seem as if he's doing a reckless attack, which
He
gives
has-
me advantage as well.
He has to make an attack to recklessly attack. He has
Okay.
yet to make an attack. Like he looks like he is a reckless guy. You'll have the
Okay.
advantage from help, and then when he swings at
Okay.
you, you'll have the advantage from him being an idiot.
Okay.
That'll crit. That's 13 damage.
Nice.
All right. He kind of bleeds a little bit from the attack as you kind of slice him across the chest, kind of shield out,
He picks it off.
and he's like, "Ah!" He looks really mad, stupidly so. All right, Zach, you are hidden, and you kind of hear what's going on in the other room. You can kind of see what's going on, I think, too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're up.
Well, I can see him. I
The
can't
bad
see
guy.
Hawk.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move to here, and then
Sneak attack.
Yep.
and then boop.
That'll be a total of 17. You kind of hit him in the back, and he looks over his shoulder like, "Arr!" And he spins around. You are the one I want to kill. And then what do you do?
I will yell back at him, "Come get me!" And then I'll take off into this room.
And are you going to hide with your bonus action?
I'm going to. No, I'm not. I'm going to bonus action dash, which I can get to here.
Okay.
So he sees me run this way, but I'm actually over here. So I'm hoping he's just.
He's
not
gonna make-
it
He's not
around the
bright.
corner.
Just for the lulls, I'm going to make a perception check with him real quick. Okay. All right.
That's a wisdom. Oh yeah, that's perception. You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. You good?
Okay. So
Yeah,
you
come
may
on,
be
come on.
pleasant. pleasantly or unpleasantly surprised by what happens next. All right, so C. He's going to go ahead and pull his mace and multi-attack on the bear. Swing and a miss. Swing and a hit for 8. 8 points of damage on the bear.
You're still bear.
Bear's
I
still
am,
there.
but just barely.
Keep making these jokes. And then this other error will take up his turn. He's going to crossbow shot across the way. He hits for 9 points of damage. The bear.
Uh-oh.
Wait, he hit the bear for 9 points.
You're no longer bear.
Yeah. This guy here shot the crossbow.
Yeah, I am no longer bear. I go down by 4 points in my regular form.
Flash me a square that you want to be in. One of the squares that you currently occupy. Or just, yeah, okay. So top lower right corner, okay? All right. And then you said go ahead and dock your own hit points for there. Okay. So the barbarian-looking guy, Hawk, you kind of see him kind of look where the rogue was going. And he kind of looks at you, and then he kind of goes this way.
So I get an opportunity?
Yep.
Nice. Oh, yeah. That is a crit. I have the improved critical.
Go ahead and roll a d8.
Ugh. All right, I'll take it.
Okay. So as he kind of swoops by you, you kind of cut right into his belt and like his hip, and you can feel pelvis against the sword blade. It kind of causes your perfect stroke to kind of batter off. And he kind of looks like he wobbles to the side, and he's looking back at you. He's like, "You're next. I'll deal with you." And as he's kind of hustling away, it looks like that energy he had is kind of like slowed to a crawl. And bear with me here. Yeah, he gets to there, and he has his axe, and he's going to go ahead and take the dash action and move to here.
So dumb.
And he's looking at you. I'm going to kill you. Eldithus. The true Eldithus.
Oh, sorry. I was planning what I want to do.
It was coming up really fast.
I noticed that. Well, obviously, I want to do something with the guy in front of me. Sorry if you hear crying babies in the background. It's their bedtime, and they don't like it.
I don't care, man.
Sorry, that's just me.
He said crying baby, not dying baby.
No, not dying. Okay.
I'm sorry, I don't kill player characters often.
I did something very stupid and was very unlucky.
And Zach helped.
Shit happens.
You're welcome. I'm here for you, John. I got your back. You know that, bro.
I'm going to move there.
Just shift the guilt to you, buddy.
And I am going to try this again. I am going to cast
I just read.
Thunderwave.
Cast what?
I'm casting Thunderwave.
Oh, nice. You can push him off the wall, right? Can
That's what I'm trying to do.
10
So
feet. He
needs
won't
to
go
make
that far.
a Save.
Hold on. It takes half if fail.
Half of.
Thunderwave.
No, it takes.
He takes
on a
half if
failed
fail.
save, creature takes 2d10. On a saved, it takes half.
So
sorry, 2d8.
yeah, and round it up for the halving. Okay, so I'm gonna let you just know something right off. Either way, he's dead.
Wow.
So for
DC
flavor,
23?
have you ever played Skyrim? Yeah, DC
Yeah.
should not be 23, by the way. Your numbers are messed up. But if you've watched or if you've ever played Skyrim,
Yeah, it should be 13.
basically he moves over to the position and that guy kind of flies backwards, hits the rail in a way that kind of forces him to defy all logic and physics, and he kind of flies up into the air about 30 feet and kind of just blasts into the ground over here.
I am Eldithus. What's your name?
Splat.
Okay, so that used 15 feet of my movement. I am actually going to.
Dude,
The
just
only other
drop
guy I
prone.
can see. Yeah, well, the only other guy that I can see is this guy over here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If I
Nice.
if I drop prone, will I have what sort of cover will I have?
If you drop prone, you'll have the what the hell are they called? Why is my brain not working?
Barrier, the wall.
Crenellations. You'll have the crenellations to block yourself. So yeah, if you
Okay.
move, if you kind of move 1 square forward into this position and drop behind the crenellations, not prone, but
Yeah,
just
that's-
down, you have total cover.
That's what I'm going to do for right now, just so I'm covered from that guy.
Do you
Okay.
have other range spells?
I do, which is what my plan is.
Nice.
All right,
All right.
and that's my turn for right now.
Goose is going to step behind the barrier here and kind of stand over it for a second. Fire 2 shots over at our
Oh man, that is nice.
similar target. He's going to hit with 2, so that'll do 15. Pretty solid hits, and the guy's kind of looking over at Goose in an angered way. And now it looks like he's trying to use the crenellations as well. Hawk, you're up. The guy you were dealing with just darted off.
Yeah, I don't know if I have enough movement to get to him and attack.
No. You'll have to dash as well.
Yeah, so I will dash.
You can get to any square adjacent to him.
Yeah, I'll dash to the left of Iden. Okay.
Sure, you're not. I'm sure it's half empty. You're muted. I saw you
I'm
talk.
out. I'm an optimist. It's half full.
Fair enough. You're
What's
only
your beer
you're
is?
only mostly dead.
Yeah. As long as you don't mind dwarf germs, but the alcohol will kill it.
Okay, so you dash to him. Iden, you're up. You're muted. Okay.
Am I?
No, you're not.
Rapier.
That will
But I fucked up.
miss. Yeah.
And then
Disengage is a bonus action.
shit. Yeah, disengage is a bonus action.
And if you move this way, he'll have to get through Hawk to get to you.
Yeah. Let's see if I go here and then here.
All right. That was
I think
Iden.
he can still.
He can still get to you, but he's going to get opportunity attacked by
Yeah.
Hawk. So at least you're getting those freebies. Okay, we've come to the badass fight outside of shooty shoots. You're total covered. Groose is half covered, so only +2 AC. So I'm going to shoot at Groose. Bam! Groose takes a hit. Ow. Minus that. You see Groose get hit, and he kind of drops to a knee, but he catches himself on the railing, and he's kind of looking over at that guy like he's really mad. All
You
right.
need to stop all this gruesome death.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I've been sitting on that for 2 weeks, guys.
I can't bear it. can't. I don't know why I keep going back to the bear buttons because the bear's
I'm
gone.
not a bear
They're
anymore.
easy.
All right.
Come on, dude. You gotta be like a spider and crawl your way out of
You
that.
made Zach leave. Like that's how bad your puns were. He's not going to try and dash past Hawk again. He kind of is caught on. He's not mentally problemed. So he sees the situation as it stands. He's going to go ahead and swing at you, Hawk. And he's going to do so recklessly, so he has advantage. All right. So he'll hit for 7.
So I'm going to reduce that by 3.
So you'll be at 4, down from what you took.
Yep.
And I believe that puts you at what, like
30?
30, yeah. Just well above half. True tank. Eldithus. So Groose looks like he's the target of your friend. And it also looks like this dude has moved himself into a position where he's hiding behind this crenellation here.
Right.
So he's visible to you because of the between the crenellations.
Well, my plan is to use something slightly different called, if it will come up. I just clicked on. Oh, that's the reason why. Stupid spell level. Called Flame Spear. It's a DC of 13, not 23. Don't know why it says that. It's right on my sheet. but it's what I figure.
Hold on.
And so I'm going to plop that down pretty much right behind him, kind of trapping him in that spot.
I know you're a cat. I get that. All right, so that should be under your control. You should move it to wherever you want it.
Okay, yeah, I just want kind of right behind him, kind of blocking him in and causing him all kinds of heated problems.
Goodness gracious.
I
Great
know.
balls of fire. Dexterity, DC 13. Fail. How much does he take? 10?
He takes 2d6 fire damage.
Yeah, it's
on
got
save.
the damage there, so it'll be 10.
Oh, yeah, 10.
Yep.
He takes 10.
And then when we take damage again, we'll just have you roll the dice again. Or roll the spell again. It'll be easier that way. That's your action. So you still have your bonus action and your movement.
Right.
I suppose you could take the bonus action that it presents during the same turn that you cast it. I don't see why that would be a problem, but you don't need to move it.
Yeah.
Is it a concentration spell?
It is.
It is concentration up to 1 minute. So should I
You should stay
I
put,
can-
right?
do the damage again for that one?
No, you wouldn't be able to do the damage again. No.
Okay, but I'd be able to move it if I wanted to.
Yeah. I don't think you could. It doesn't have a ramp feature, does it? No, it doesn't.
It does not have a ram feature.
No. Yeah, you could move it if you wanted, but you put it in a pretty good position. So we should be fine on that.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the position. What I'm thinking right now is I want to do some movement, which as a wood elf, I've got 35 feet worth of.
Okay.
So I am actually, right now, I am going to start heading for the stairs.
Okay.
So that I can head down and inside and control the flame sphere over here to just work on that guy pretty much.
Gotcha. All right. Bruce is going to go ahead and see if he can't get that shot in. Now he's got a bright target. Bam, bam. Nope. Hawk.
Bruce!
This fucking guy.
This fucking guy.
You have advantage on your attack against him.
Yeah, Hawk is going to use his action, a second wind,
Okay. That's a bonus action.
as a bonus action, right? And get back 7 HP.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah, it could be a lot better.
Yeah, it could be a lot
but-
better. Half, but then we'll
Go
attack.
with what you got, guys. Go with what you got.
And that is a crit.
Good night, sweet prince.
Beautiful.
So I'm gonna okay, no, yeah.
You
That's
kind of like he's holding his axe up like this, and he swings it in and kind of hits you, and he kind of backs away and gets ready for another swing. And as he's doing so, you kind of like move in with your shield. He kind of like loses his balance a bit, and you bring your sword in and catch him in the throat. And then you kind of like stop for a second, and he kind of stops and just freezes. You pull the sword out, and you swing back in again, and cut his head clean off.
Nice. So we got one guy left alive.
Yeah, and you still have movement, Andy, if you want to go ahead and get back out to the fray, because you don't
Yeah,
know how
absolutely.
you have no idea what's happening with Bruce and Alditis.
I'm a bear. No, wait, I'm not. Not a
So
bear.
I'll move to here.
Okay. Zach ends up. Hawk looks like he's dealt with your big bruiser friend.
All right.
Cut his
I
head clean
suppose
off.
Time to check on what's going on outside. So I'll get to there and kind of survey the situation.
You see an archer who has a ball of fire at his back,
Great balls of fire.
and I believe
Can
that's the
I-
only target that you have remaining.
Can I see him from here?
Yeah, he's pretty well lit. But from his position, he'll have half cover.
Shoot!
I'm already at disadvantage though.
Take
What's
the
to
shot.
hurt though?
It's just a bolt.
Yeah, but I can do this and
Dash.
move to here.
Bring the cleric back to life.
So you're double dashing.
Yep.
Cool.
Double dash.
All right. So he's got a big ball of fire, so he's going to try and get away from that. Position-wise, what you've kind of given him, he doesn't really have much in the way of escape. So he's going to jump over the crenellation. In doing so, he's going to make an acrobatics check for the fall. Because he's jumping over the crenellations, it's an extra 5 feet distance. It puts him to a 15 feet height, but I mean, it's not terribly high. He's still going to only take a d6 falling damage. Let's see if he can get an acrobatics in, though. He cannot. So let's see, 1d6. All right, and he kind of hits the ground hard. You can kind of hear like a sickening pop, like he might have rolled something, and he kind of falls like flat on his chest, like catching himself with his wrists. If you've ever almost fallen right on your face, you know what just happened there. So, all right, this motherfucker is dead. Eldithus.
Okay.
Just drop a flaming spear on him.
Yeah, I'm just dropping the spear right on top of the sucker.
All right, so if it moves into the square, he takes the damage right off. Is that it? He gets another saving throw.
I believe so. Let me. No, that's Thunderwave. Flaming sphere.
Any creature that ends its turn.
Ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere.
Oh, so he wouldn't have taken that damage. He didn't end his turn there.
If you ram the sphere into a creature, that creature must make a saving throw against the sphere.
So you rammed it into him last turn, you rammed it into him this time. Got it.
So I knew there was something about damage for that, and yeah.
Okay.
So
he's going to make his saving throw. Or he's going to try to. Does he take half damage on a failure?
I think so. Let me see. Saving throws.
Half as much again on a saving throw. Hit the spell for me real quick. Just click it once so I can get the damage amount.
Yep.
Okay, so he could potentially live. Dex saving throw. No. So he failed his saving throw. So what you guys witness, you see the fireball kind of roll over the crenellation and fall off of the crenellation after the guy, after he hits the ground. And he's lying there kind of like trying to get up. And as you see him doing so, you can just see this sheer look of terror and whiteness just kind of blanket his face. So he's like, ah! And this ball of fire just goes right into his chest. And you can kind of
explode on top of him.
The fireball can dissipate if you're dissipating it. It'll just kind of make like a poof effect. But the thing that you see is as the fire is kind of burning through his chest and his armor, you can see like the blood in his chest kind of boiling and like the guts and undermining stuff inside kind of blackening and charring. But yeah, he's dead. Dead. I think that's everybody dead. So we're gonna go ahead, and no one's dying. So we're gonna go ahead and call that. Call that to end of combat. So we're out of combat. Everyone is deceased, including your one friend. Now, real quick, I'm going to ask a question. There is more to roleplay tonight, but I'm going to ask a question that will determine what we kind of do from this point. Do you want to continue playing this game, or are you okay with it ending? Votes. Zach.
I don't vote.
I don't.
No, you have to.
I don't want you to do something you don't want to do.
Friday nights are tough for me, but I
Okay.
am enjoying myself. That's
Every other session or every other week is what I'm thinking. I don't want to do like a weekly gig.
yeah.
Yeah.
I might be able to do every other week, maybe every 3 weeks until like the end of August, and then I'll free up.
Okay.
You know,
So-
so I'm
summers.
cool if you all want to keep going, but if not, then that's cool too.
I know your character just died, but do you still want to play in this game?
Yeah, absolutely. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm just busting on Aiden. I have no hard feelings or anything, and I don't have any hard feelings about you,
Okay.
from you either. It just, I'm thinking back, it was kind of dumb to do what I did, and so yeah, I'd like to keep playing. Whether we play this campaign or if you want to start something new, I'm game. If you know,
Either way,
it
it's
was
fine.
fun.
Yeah. Again, we can do either. We'll get to that too, but I guess that will be the next thing I ask around Robin. Andy.
Yeah, I want to play with this group, whether it's this game or a different game. It doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
Maybe half hour later, just so that Friday nights become easier if you want to go out for dinner or
Well,
something like
another
that.
thing
you can make it
too,
back.
I was thinking is like if Fridays don't work for everybody, we could do a different day.
Mhm.
Like Saturday afternoons. I don't know if that works for anybody.
Saturday afternoons
Zach?
are actually when
Saturday
I
afternoons.
do one of my games.
I have to work.
You work on Saturdays. Okay. Friday nights.
Fridays
I
could be
work Monday
fine.
through Saturday.
Yeah, Sundays unfortunately are even
Other
less.
game, yeah.
Well, other game. But here's another thing, Zach, that I have yet to be able to tell anybody. Real life friends want to play D&D with me on Sundays, so
That is a coup.
That is.
I unfortunately will have to cut that back too, like my online role playing on Sundays, which is depressing. We might be able to do Sunday evening.
Yeah, possibly. I don't know though. If it's too late, I work
The next day.
the next day. Yeah.
I don't think it would be any later than we do on Fridays. Possibly a little earlier. Maybe it start at 6. Does Sunday work for you, Andy?
Yep.
Matt?
Generally, it does.
I don't know. Sunday sometimes works, sometimes it doesn't.
Bi-weekly.
It's
Could you do
really hit or
bi-weekly?
miss with me. Honestly, I don't know. As I said, Sundays are real hit or miss with me.
Okay.
It's just some weeks I have stuff, some weeks that I don't.
We don't have to continue. We can break up the party. I mean, we can call Camelot over. Like the story can end right here. I have a little bit more that we can do, but I'm just asking. Like, if you guys want to continue, I'm all for it.
Well,
But
another thing is we could just decide to play twice a month, and then at the beginning of the month figure out what 2 days are work. You know.
that's it. That's a good
That
idea
could
too.
work.
Okay. So
Because I would like to keep playing with you guys. I didn't get to say that earlier, but yes, I would like to.
yeah, we kind of jumped right on the Sundays don't work for you. What's wrong with you? Yeah.
Sorry, Sundays are a busy day for me.
Okay, so we'll work out planning past that then. But let me get to a point then, because if we're going to continue, we'll probably just continue with these characters, unless you want to start from scratch, different
That's fine.
characters.
You sons of bitches! I have to be dead the whole time.
Yes. And
Zach,
Evan is only allowed to watch us play. You
Zach,
have to
you're
show up and watch us
Sons of
play.
bitches!
Son of
Well, in
a
that case, I'm definitely not going to watch Sunday.
So,
You know,
just-
Friday nights.
with a vote of this, like if you want to stay in this campaign, keep from this storyline. If you don't, just real quick, hold them up.
Yeah.
What are we
There-
voting for?
Stay in this group with this party and these characters. Change to a different set of characters, new characters. Start over. I'm getting.
How about a third option where if people are not happy with
You don't
I'm
like
happy-
Elditis?
No,
I
I'm
mean,
happy with my
the thing
character, but
is-
maybe people can re-roll.
Yeah, the thing is, like, I made Elditis specifically for this one shot, and so I kind of made him designed for a one shot. If it was going to be a longer campaign, I would have changed some things.
Sure.
That's the one thing. Like, part of me just wants to like redo certain
Okay.
things with
And
that.
Aiden, yay or nay? Staying? You want to stay as Aiden?
I mean, if we're losing the game on Sundays,
We're not
then
losing
yeah.
the game on Sundays. It'll be switched to bi-weekly, I think.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm cool with Aiden. I like Aiden. I
Okay.
can do some fun things with him if I don't fuck up every single one of my investigation rolls like I
Okay.
did in the house.
So since Kevin's kind of been forced into a position where he's going to have to build a new character anyway, and Matt would like to rebuild his character. Let me work out the ending of the plot. So real quick, from left to right, back into story mode. You are who you are. Kevin, your character, you died, and you kind of feel your body lifting away from the world. The cloud line kind of like just becomes more solid, more stone-like, and out across the distance of the sky, you can see the peak of Angdanuk just standing there, and you kind of feel compelled to go to it. You could hear the song of thralls hailing inside of the halls of Angdanuk, and you know that you will go meet with the All-Father Beldendar, and you will drink at his side as you dance with his daughter in happiness and glory in the afterlife. But in reality, you're a corpse that's laying inside of a doorway, and
You're damn right I'm in the afterlife. Watch out, chick.
Zach, what do you want to do immediately after the conclusion of the combat?
Immediately after the conclusion of the combat, he'll kind of like stow all of his weapons, and then I think I'm going to take a walk back inside.
Okay.
And I saw all of them like gathered here,
Seems like it, yeah.
right? So I want to inspect first like this room, and then maybe down here,
Okay.
because I've seen all of the spots. I know what's in there. I just haven't inspected closely. Maybe there's like damning documents or some.
So from what you can see of this chamber, from all of it, it looks like it's just an empty space. Like it kind of looks like an old fortification that's kind of rotted away. Above you, you can kind of see like the holes in the stone where you would put the posts and beams for like a second level above you. And as you recall, this is like a 5 foot high building that you're sitting in. So there was probably like a stairwell up to that second floor and like a second floor with bedrooms above you. But it looks like that's kind of rotted away and fallen away. And as you kind of come around the corner there, you see what looks like an old like cistern with bars over it. So it looks like the means for them getting water into this fortification, this walled fortification, was at this point. Roll a history check, even if you don't have it trained. Based on the state of this place, it kind of feels like it's an inner keep. They might have been trying to build something greater, like more walled fortification on the outside, this being like the inner sanctum with like a bailey inside. So it looks like it might have been a startup for something bigger that never became. Anything past that you want to investigate specifically?
Once I've checked out the rooms and determined that there's nothing.
Yeah, so they're like
here,
there's a well with like an iron gate over it, and then there's nothing else inside the place.
Then I'm gonna start looting bodies.
Okay, we'll deal with the treasure here in a second. Kevin, Andy, what would Hawk like to do immediately after completing the fight?
He's gonna immediately try to search Milon's body for anything important, documents or anything that would be evidence. He should have kept him alive, but oh well.
Okay. Zach, you're just kind of globally gathering the gear, so we'll deal with that in a bit.
Yeah, don't worry about me.
Sure. Andy, since you're specifically looting Milon, he has a very fine-looking rapier. His dagger is not too far away from where he fell. It is also really nice looking.
Yeah, I'll take all that. Mm-hmm.
And upon like closer inspection of the blades, you can tell that they're silvered weapons.
Mm-hmm.
He is wearing a pretty much ruined set of leather armor underneath, like leather jerkin and leather pants underneath, more noble, regal-looking clothing. He has a fine-looking cloak. Really nice-looking cloak. And it doesn't look like he has anything besides his own identification papers that mark him as who he is, Milon Ramont of House Ramont, first son of blah blah blah, his noble papers, and a key.
I'll take those and a key. Okay, I'll take the papers and the key.
I would say a key ring. It looks like it has 3 keys on it.
Wow. Okay. Any markings on the keys?
No, it looks like they one of the keys did have a marking, but it looks like it was filed away.
Oh boy. Okay, I will offer the rapier and the dagger to Aiden.
And that'd be a silvered rapier and a silver dagger.
There
Nothing
be
special,
werewolves
just
here.
silver, right?
What's that?
Nothing special except that they're silver.
Silver,
right?
right? Yeah, if they're attacking something that has resistance to non-silver weapons, yeah, it'll be fine. Working through them. Okay. Groose is going to kind of go out to the center line, and he's kind of looking over Killian's corpse. More in honor than kind of looting him. Eldithus, what are you doing?
I'm going over to Killian's body. I'm going to find the cask of beer that he had.
Sure.
Say a elvish prayer, drink some of the beer, and then I'm going to pour some out.
Make a
For
Constitution.
my fallen homie.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
See how good the prayer is?
You said you took a sip of it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Just straight Constitution.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
So you kind of drink it back, and you're like, and you start saying words in Elven, or Elvish, and just as you're like kind of cutting into like the beginning of it, you kind of gotta.
Wait, I thought you said the Elvish words before I took the drink.
Oh, okay. So like,
Yeah, I said the
it's-
Elvish words, took the drink, and then poured some
you say your
out.
Elvish words, you drink some, and as you're kind of pouring it out, your hand kind of just starts shaking. You kind of start coughing violently a bit as you're kind of like, you can feel the burn in your little Elvish esophagus of that fine dwarven ale. It
you
tastes the
you
worst.
hear a voice from the dead, and you look very closely at Killian, and you notice all of a sudden there's a slight twitch, and you see him go.
No, he's frowning. He's frowning. He's just
You
frowning.
see him go like this, and his hands suddenly disappear, like he's trying to hide them from you. And
He was dead.
He's definitely frowning though. He's got a frowny face. Like he's definitely frowny faced. But
I was trying to do something to honor the dead. Damn it.
Goose looks at you, and he kind of looks towards you, Eldithus, and he says, "Do you know where he's from? Maybe we should take him back to his family."
Do I remember where he's from?
Roll an intelligence check.
Of course, the one thing I didn't write down was
Yeah,
the
if you-
party stat.
Yeah, if you didn't write anything about the party, then yeah, you don't recall right off. But roll an
Okay,
intelligence.
You guys, don't worry. I got this. It's a -1.
Okay, so you actually remember him saying that his last name or his clan name was Mug Pounder, and you also remember that he talked to the iron smith in town. Or I'm sorry, his surname's not Mug Pounder. He was trying to come here to meet with the Mug Pounders. His family was also a brewing family, and you remember it was the Iron Hands. But you don't know exactly where the Iron Hands hail from. But you remember that he spoke to the Mug Pounder guy, and the Mug Pounder guy remembered his family name when they were having
He was
their.
from the Iron Hands. I'm not sure where that is, but maybe one of the mud pounders in town knows.
Are you talking about the Ironsmith? Sure.
Yes.
Well, I feel like he was an honorable friend, and we should probably take him back to his family. Do you agree?
I agree. I'd be perfectly willing to do that.
We're getting out of the party, and he shakes your hand. Oh my gosh, I hope there's 2 other characters that they can find at the bar who are just perfect for their group.
It doesn't get any better than that.
That was a good way to get out, too.
No, I know. Okay, so Bruce kind of starts like looking over his stuff, and he kind of looks over at Hawk, and he kind of looks at you and says, "Is there anything that you want on his body? He's going to be a heavy carry, and I don't think any of this is well." He kind of looks at the shield, which has Throlth. I believe that had the holy symbol on it. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
I think this might be important. It'll be a lot easier to carry him with. But I don't think anything else was important. Anything that you want to take to light the load would be beneficial.
Yeah, sure. So, did he have a mace
I
or is it a
think he-
hammer? I can't remember.
I think it's a hammer, yeah. Hold on a second. I'll help you out. He has. Are you going to go over his stuff?
Sure.
I typed it all out. If you look through chat,
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Really?
You just said weapons.
that wasn't the most important shit.
Apparently it was. Tom.
One
I
dead
did not
dwarf
finish my
body.
talk this time.
That's pretty important shit right there.
He has chalk, a tankard that you know is important to him. He'll probably want that with him. A
That will
healer's
go to his family, yes.
a healer's kit, grappling hook.
Oh
you
shit!
had a
You guys so
healer's kit?
fucking should have used that.
I didn't know you
A
had a
healer's
healer's kit.
kit?
You didn't look. You didn't ask. All
Uh,
you did was help me,
Grappling hook, whetstone.
which actually is on the
Hold
roof
on.
right now.
I'll type it.
And I wish I had it with me so I could climb down that fucking wall.
I'll just type
Remember?
it.
Should have gone with the climber's kit.
Oh yeah. Hindsight's 2020, man.
Very much so.
I had a fuckload of hit points too.
I'm gonna keep the bedroll to wrap him up in.
No, not the bedroll. You know, I've had lots of PCs get killed in my career as a D&D player. Since I'm 44 and been playing D&D since AD&D, but I've never once had one killed by a healing check of my own party. So, congratulations, guys! This is a new one for
It's
me.
not the first time I've seen it
You're
happen.
welcome.
It's not the first time
We
I've seen
get
it
a new
happen.
record.
Yeah.
Um,
I hope this is very entertaining for all you
I'm glad I
folks
could
out
help
there and
out.
Ian, you mean
gonna
Ian?
watch this in the future.
It's just Ian.
Yeah.
It's just,
Yeah. Hi,
Hey.
Ian. Hope you enjoyed him dying.
yeah.
As much as
Um,
I did.
So that would be the items that he had on his person that are not going to either be used to carry him or that are his personal effects. Oh, and his hammer. Yeah,
Hammer time.
1x Warhammer. That's it. Groose, of course, offers to help take him. And then Alditis, you're going to go with them to take them back to where the Iron Hands come from.
Yes, I will carry him on my back as I switch into my elk form.
Okay.
And then drop him and
Yeah.
step on his hand.
You motherfucker. Hey, wait. I said I'm from the Iron Hand clan. So I may actually survive that better than that other bastard did.
Right.
Oh,
Hold on a second.
in my honor, you better go back and make sure that sucker with one hand is in good shape. Or I'll haunt your ass.
I've forgotten about him right now. I'm not smart enough to remember him.
Neither was I.
Bear with me here.
There.
All right, so Kevin, you should have at the very top of your journal should say new PC.
Hey, did you see I put in my journal my little death obituary thing?
I saw that.
So you can keep that for posterity's sake.
Oh, I'm gonna keep him in. I'm gonna keep him in my archive for sure.
Yeah, you can use him as a NPC because he's pretty awesome.
He died. He died.
As an NPC in another world.
Sure.
Exactly.
I'll
Just
die
make
this.
sure when you play him, you have to sound exactly like Ray Romano, though.
I gotta give that Ray Romano shout out.
Exactly.
He really does sound like Ray Romano.
All right, what were you saying to me, John?
Matt and Kevin, both of you should have a new PC listed at the top of your journal, in your journal there.
Mm-hmm.
And you
Yes.
should have editing rights. If you want to go ahead and start playing at that, that's fine. I'm going to talk to Andy and Zach from here on for the next 20 or so minutes. We're going to try and close this
Okay.
out.
I'm just going to chat with Killian then to try to sort out some class stuff.
Sure, yeah, feel free. Try and keep your dialogue down to like in between our breaking, or just type in the chat.
I'm just going to type in the chat.
That'll work.
All right, I will too.
Okay, so Zach disappeared. That was the one I wanted to talk to. He's back.
He's back. He's back.
So before we leave this map here, before we move back into town, I kind of want to get some things out. First off, you gather up all of the gear. The armor's pretty much ruined, but there's basically a legion's worth of crossbow bolts. I'm going to say close to 85 crossbow bolts remaining on the dead guys. And then each one of the heirs, besides 4 of them, had a mace. So that's 6 maces.
Okay.
And then you have 1 great axe, 1 quarterstaff, and 1 club. Got all that?
Yep.
Okay. On the priest, who didn't really get a chance to do much of anything, you find 2 potions of a red liquid.
Okay.
Since you'll be here for a little while, getting everything together, sip testing will tell you that they are the least of the potions of curing. The 2d4 ones, I believe. I can't remember what they're called right now, for the life of me. But yeah, those 2 of them,
Yep.
and that would be pretty much it. Also, during that hour-long resting, if you wanted to kind of inspect items and kind of get an idea of what they do, the stiletto dagger is magical. We already covered that it is more accurate than a normal dagger. And then the cloak appears to be magical, the one off of old boy, Milon. And that would be it in the magical item department.
And who has the dagger?
The stiletto?
Yeah.
That was on Killian's body. It would have been relinquished to you.
Okay.
Are you taking the stiletto dagger?
You're the dagger guy. You want it?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
don't think I need anything else off Killian. Unless, yeah, you should take the healer's kit because I'm gonna drop faster than you are.
Okay. And then there's 2 potions that are 2 light healing potions. 2d4, you said?
Whatever the lowest one is. Hold on, let me check real quick.
Yeah.
I think it's 2d4.
So I'll take 1, you take 1.
Yeah, dude.
Potion of healing, 2d4 plus 2.
I just might take one of the maybe.
Okay, so just recapping, the only thing of note besides it's just a bunch of walls, old stones kind of laying out, and it looks like there might have been work done here, but it's rotted away in time. The only thing that seems to be standing out that is not the same is there is a well in the back end that has an old rusted iron gate over the top of it.
Yeah, let's go investigate that. And while we're walking over, maybe we can chat and say something. I would say something like, Rhea Jakad, who is the associate of the Shield, is going to be really pissed at us because she said, "Don't assert yourself against nobility," and we kind of did. Oh, he's gone, huh?
Is he?
Gone? I see nothing.
Yeah, me neither. Refresh. What? Oh, okay. Where are you going?
Everyone refreshed, I think.
What the hell happened to him, Eldithus?
As I said, I think they refreshed, but I think that means that we can talk really quickly.
Hey, all right, man. You know what?
That's funny. We were both thinking the same 2 classes as our top 2 classes.
Yeah, I was thinking. I already have the guy made right here, man. His name was Korg, the half-orc barbarian. Those fucking elks, they still haunt me.
That would be
Yeah,
the
I was
coolest.
actually thinking like,
That'd be the coolest
Yeah,
character.
I
Half
was
elf.
thinking of a barbarian, but it's supposed to half orc like a Goliath.
No. I don't think.
But-
Do they have those in 5th edition?
What?
They have them in some of the supplemental stuff. I think.
Well, I'm gonna.
Well, you'll have to
Which
ask
I've heard to ask
John
John.
about that.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, ask John about that. I'm gonna
But-
make a bard as long as they have some sort of healing ability.
I'm gonna.
They do.
Real
Yeah,
quick-
my
real-
2 choices were either about
Okay.
a Goliath
Hold
barbarian
on.
or a tiefling bard. Those
Son
are
of
like
a
my
bitch,
2
man.
Those are my 2 choices.
We're like twins.